So a lot of people have been asking me, how many acres do we farm? And I figured I'd tell you. So we farm in the ballpark of So I hope that gives you guys a little insight on how many acres we farm on our farm. The dog is still pregnant. And if you watched last video, you'll know that in the giveaway we're doing for 2,500 subscribers, which if you comment giveaway in any of our videos, you'll win a surprise. And if you want, you'll win a puppy. So go do that. Finally back in the tractor cab. And nobody has cleaned the cab out for me yet. We actually came yesterday, me and Will, and fueled and changed a bunch of sweeps on this tractor. So we should be good to go for hopefully the rest of the day. And hopefully we can get a lot done. Now, we should be done with everything by the end of the week. And that's, everything includes the first pass. Not all the field cultivating will be done, but everything the first time will be done. So in a week or so when we start to plant, we will just go one more time over most of the fields with these, and then we'll have the corn in the ground and soybeans. But the forecast isn't looking super warm, so it might be a little while before we get in the field, but we will without fail. Every year you feel like you're late to the field, but you know what? You always end up in the field. So I'm not too concerned at the moment. So right now I'm doing the outline of the field, and when we do the first pass before the corn, or really anything first pass in the spring, we always do the end rows first. And that's because in the fall, if you rip it, do whatever, it's pretty bumpy on the headlands. Obviously because you're going across it. If it's ripped this way, you're going across it that way, which makes it really bumpy. And we do the end rows first. That way it's smoothed out. You don't bump the field cultivator around so much, because it's obviously not good for something that light or not beefy to just bounce around so much. So that's why we always do the ends first, first pass of the spring. Once we start planting corn though, we'll do the field first because the headlands were done the first time, so they're not so bumpy. And then after we're done with the field, we'll do the headlands last. That way there's no track marks on the end rows. It's all even so the corn planters don't bounce, because that's really important on the headlands, that the planter isn't going across something that is against the grain, I guess you could say, so it doesn't bounce around. That way you have an even seed bed, and you kind of eliminate bouncing around the planter. So that's why we always do the headlands first when we first pass the spring, and we do them last for the second pass of spring. So I wanted to come out here and show you guys what we're going for when we are field cultivating for the first time. You're not going to be able to see it super good. I don't know if you can see it at all. There's a little white root. So that will turn into a weed, which we do not want. Obviously no farmers want weeds, but especially us organic guys, the more weeds we can take out, the better, because we can't just cheat and go use our big 110-foot boom sprayer, go 15 miles an hour and kill all the weeds. I know it's not that simple, but I like to make it sound that way. But so this first pass, this is a plowed field that I'm in right now. We'll level it out obviously, but we're killing weeds now too. We're knocking them back. We are getting ready for the corn. You can see there's quite a few, you can't see that on my finger, but there's quite a few white roots that we are knocking out right now. So we're doing a really good job on this field. It's good to be in the field right now. It's pretty warm. It's about 65 degrees. So if we didn't cultivate this or work the ground up, these weeds would start to populate more, they'd start to spread more, and it would just be a lot bigger problem than it is right now. So things are going good. We also have 2 cultivators going in this field right now. We got this one, obviously, and then there's the air seeder cultivator. So after every oat harvest, if we have the people available, we take off the air seeder, unhook the air seeder cart from the cultivator, and sometimes if we're either trading in the old cultivator or if we're keeping it, if we're trading it in, we'll take off all the hoses, all the air hoses that were on that cultivator, and use that as a normal field cultivator. So right now Will is running a field cultivator that we use to plant oats this spring. So I'm going to take the drone up here pretty soon, and we'll get some sick shots of both of us running in the same field. Well, we're not going to be getting any drone shots. So I was just like hovering, you know, and yeah, you know, if you can really see it, it's not supposed to be like that. Well, we won't be taking any drone videos anytime soon, so there's that. But we are about done with this field, and then we're going to be headed up to Granger, Iowa. So that's fun. Alrighty, Will said he's having some problems. Something's bent, which means it's broken. So, cracked, bent, or broken. But probably not good, so I shouldn't make that joke. What you got going on, buddy? Couple problems.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, that's what's going on. Got her though?
Yeah, but for that one I'm not gonna need Charlie because this thing is bent.
Okay. I'd say it's cracked, bent, and broken. Yeah, I might go get that other one going though. Okay. So we have one of them going at least. I might just loop around and finish this north end and go back around. Charlie said he'd be coming pretty soon. You guys can see the old hoses from the air seeder. Use that to plant some oats. And I think his problem is I must have hit a rock and then, oh boy, it's full of mud. But these are knock-on sweeps and he bent it up pretty good in the back. Yeah, it's just kind of a mess, but yeah. But we should probably keep one of these going at least, so I'm gonna go back inside. Woo! Keep her on going. So the field we're in right now was actually soybeans last fall. So we ran a chisel plow over this field, so the ends are much more smooth. But yeah, much nicer than a plowed field, I will say. It'll definitely be nicer going across the field. Just way less bumpy. It smooths it out really nice. That 60-foot chisel plow works really good. Over all the fields that I've been in so far this spring that the chisel plow went over in the fall look really good. I think we'll have to probably utilize it more in the fall. We used it quite a bit last fall, but I think we'll use it quite a bit more this coming fall. On to the next one. Alrighty, we just finished the last field for today. It's only 8:15, but I don't like to outline fields in the dark, so we're probably gonna go to the next field, shut her down for the night, maybe even stop and get some A&W on the way home, and then we'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. I should probably make sure this actually has fuel indefinite. Well, needs def. The sky's awake, so I'm awake. Who's ready to do some field cultivating? Ready to do some field cultivation of the field. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and we're gonna keep on going here. Hopefully we can start planting some corn here within 7 days. That's about how optimistic I'm gonna be, because when you set your expectations high, you're only gonna set yourself up for failure. So that's what I'm sticking by. We'll plant corn in 7 days. Catch you in the next one.